I'm Jim and welcome back to another gearbox related episode. So left it last time where I'd half panelled the all the holes that I cut out in the transmission tunnel. Before I finish all that off, I need to have a look at the gear stick position because it's too far forward compared to where the original was. And what I'd like to do is keep the original centre console because it looks cool, but I can't actually use it because the gear stick, as I'll show you in a sec, when you put it into first, third and now fifth, it clashes against the centre console and that's not cool. I'll show you what I mean. There are quite a few videos out there of people actually shortening these houses and moving that forward, which isn't going to help me at all here. And I had considered doing the same, but the problem is you've got to cut the shaft that the selector goes onto, put a piece in, and make sure everything all aligns. And I just think it's a lot of work for, what, 20 mil? If we were going back a long way, like 100, yeah, maybe, why not? But I've got an idea that we'll use the original gear stick, albeit pretty modified. I'm going to get it on the bench, have a look at it, but I think I can actually just sort of dogleg it as it is. But let's get it out, get it on the bench, and we'll have a proper look at it. Right, shifter's out. That is the front, so that will locate like that. So what I need it to do is bend back towards us. Just going to take this seal off, which slides over the top. That needs replacing anyway because, well, it's disintegrated. And this should just come straight off. It'd be a lot easier if you're not doing it one-handed. Right. So that looks like it's been welded in. What I was thinking initially was to see if I can get some of this off and see what's underneath, because there's some weight in there. I'm hoping there's enough material that I can bring this back and then make a new piece that goes up and somehow weld it all together and it'll be fine. So let's have a look at doing that. Right, as you can see, some of it's actually rubber that's holding it together. I thought it was welded because inside here it's filled with rubber or something. So as I've heated it up, it starts to come out. Now, I do need to put a mask on because this is getting a bit smoky, but I could use the blowtorch and do that instead. Just heat it up, which I think I'm going to do. But first, I am going to get some ventilation. Right, I've got the old shifter bit in and put the centre console in and lined it all up. It's a bit crude, but I thought it would help show it. So I've gone corner to corner on the screw holes and got the old vernier out. If I go this way. So I've lined it up with the middle of the shaft there. That's better. Yeah, middle of the shaft there to the centre of this cross, roughly, and it's 19mm, which is about right from where I measured it on the floor. I think I'm about a mil out from when I measured it to how it is now, so I'm really happy with that. So yeah, that's good. What I need to do now is take this back out. Well, I'm gonna have a quick measure on where I need to cut it. So I think I'm going to cut it a little bit lower, so all this sits underneath the centre console. See, it's sticking out ever so slightly. Although actually what I might do is make the shaft, because I'm going to put a flat bar, drill a flat bar that goes over here, 19mm, another one comes up in the centre, and we'll do another check before I start cutting that off, because I can work out my heights. So it's drilled, that's it. So we've got, never mind the rounded corners, that was me messing around. We've got a 12mm and a 10mm. 10mm will go in there, which is the, now I've thought I'm going to use the original gear lever part here, the threaded part. And I'll become clear on that in a day or two when I've got what I need. So I'm going to chop that bit off because that's pretty much useless, but if I keep that as it is, it will self-align, which is handy when I come to weld it. 12mm will go on the gearbox end, so it'll basically do that. So I'm going to tack weld this on, cut off what I don't need, so that end bit, and then I can put this on the gearbox side, get that tacked in where I think it should be, remove the whole lot, cut off the other bit that I don't need on the gearbox side, and then fully weld it. Makes sense, but I think it's probably easier just to montage it, which is what I'm going to do. So let's get cracking. Still a little bit warm, but it's come out better than I expected. Got decent penetration on it, feels sturdy. I've filed the sides down so I can get the seals out of the top and the this bush, because I'm gonna have to change that when the gearbox comes out, well, before it goes back in for the last time. So yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I've just got to let it cool down a little bit more,
and then I'll go put it back in.
So I know I've left that threaded part on and it's really short compared to the original gear stick. But the reason for that is this would have been chromed, although it's showing its age. I want it to look original. So I know it's not going to look original, but it's going to look fairly close. And I found this on eBay, which is a gear stick extender. It's 100mm. It's about the right length, a little bit short, but I think that's going to work quite well. I've got it, I've fitted it, and I've put the centre console in, and I'm really happy with it, and I'll show you why. And look at that, it looks as it should. I mean, I know that's a little bit thick, but who cares? It fits. The gear stick gaiter actually seems to fit quite well on that. I'm pleasantly surprised. Centre console's not bolted in properly, mainly because I removed 2 of the mounts to get the gearbox in, but I'll show you that it still works. I can get all 5 gears and reverse. Very happy. Yeah, that looks cool. I love how it looks. It's, from the outside, you wouldn't really notice it. Got a good position, a little bit lower, which is I'm quite happy about. Yeah, that is awesome. I hope you've enjoyed that, found it interesting, and let me know what you think, actually, because I'd be interested to hear what people's opinions are. And with that, I'm going to leave it here. I'll see you soon, and we'll get back on with handling this transmission tool. Bye for now. Hi, I'm Jim, and I don't know what I'm saying.